So my name is Aaron Hasnain. I'm the founder of Padel N9ne. Previous to entering the paddle world, I'm in biotech. So I start biotech companies that hopefully develop drugs for meaningful lives to save patients. I learned about the sport in 2018, built a court in my home, and pretty much over the course of the next couple weeks, I had close to 200, 300 people playing at my house every single week. So that was the moment I said, I need to be involved in this sport, not only to play as a player, but as an investor, as a club operator. There's a tremendous opportunity in front of us. Padel N9ne for me has been designed first and foremost to be something that is premium in everything that we do. And there are many great clubs in the US that have done a good job, but for us, it's about not cutting corners on the construction of our courts, which is why we chose AFP, the design of our club, the team that we hire, the programming we offer, the community, the adjacencies that we have, insulating ourselves around paddle. And it's really making sure that from the second you walk on campus, everything is top-notch, but not ultra-exclusive, very approachable to anybody, regardless of socioeconomic status. You walk onto Padel N9ne and you feel like you belong here and that we've done everything perfectly. So that's really the design. And then we anchor that by building the community and really having a community that is unparalleled or consistent with some of the best clubs in the United States, where you walk in, you feel like you belong, you know everybody there by name, and incredibly welcoming, vibrant, happening, and social. The decision to choose AFP was really a no-brainer because the unparalleled quality of the courts. For us, the permitting process was very important, and the wind loads that AFP Courts have, over 165 miles an hour, was non-negotiable for us and not cutting any corners. And so that's ultimately why we selected them. It was the quality and the wind loads. There are plenty of other great court manufacturers out there, and we under-anticipated the amount of rigor that it would take from the city to actually permit various models of courts, specifically regarding wind load. And for us, wind was not something that I was initially looking at. And after evaluating many court manufacturers and having permits that were ultimately turned down, we had to pivot. And so again, thanks to AFP and the team for helping us navigate that and understanding the various regulations and how to actually overcome that. So our mission, first and foremost, is to represent paddle in a positive light and really show the world what the sport is about and why we love it so much. That embodies itself in the way that we've designed the club, our first location in San Diego, and it will continue to drive us going forward to make sure, again, that we don't cut any corners. We really show paddle in the most positive, favorable light, and we open many, many more clubs that embody that same approach, and that will ultimately bring more people to the sport. We chose San Diego initially because, thanks to our predecessors, there was a population of people that were already playing the sport. So that's obviously very helpful whenever you're launching a new club. You can tap into the existing paddle market of people that actually play. Beyond that, we know that there's a very strong racket sports presence in the ecosystem that we launched in. And so being able to convert those paddle players, those pickleball players, or the tennis players, pickleball players, squash players, to the sport that we all know and love of paddle was very advantageous. We also chose San Diego because of the weather. It's 70 to 75 degrees and sunny most of the year, and to be able to have an outdoor club with the right courts makes all the sense in the world for us. And it's a relatively affluent market. It's an active population that enjoys wellness and sports and community and connecting with one another. Those are all recipes for a positive club. So the opportunity in paddle is the greatest opportunity to ever hit the sports ecosystem or sports world over the last decade. Obviously, people like outdoor sports. That was kicked off by the pandemic, but we're now seeing people that are great consumers. They're not only playing the sport, but they're buying gear, they're buying the fashion, buying the clothes, representing the places and the sports that they play in. And so you have sport consumers that are all encompassing, and not only just playing, but actually actively consuming now as well. We're seeing this as not only the fastest growing sport, probably the most infectious, most addictive, most highly social. So for us, it was really a no-brainer. And there's a tidal wave coming, and we're happy to be a part of it. Initially, it's highly emotionally charged because we love the sport so much. But as you peel back the layers and you understand that there is a business here, and there is momentum here, and an opportunity to actually create a company that is valuable in this space as the sport grows. It only solidified my emotional response and said, okay, now this is a logical response in why we need to be involved in paddle as a sport. We take a bit of a more customer-centric approach, meaning that everything that we do is grounded in the benefit of our customers first and foremost. So we're not, yes, we're a for-profit business, but profit will come if you build the club the right way, you hire the right team, you treat everybody the way that they want to be treated when they walk in your doors, with a smile, making sure that they come first in all of our decision making. That's what really sets us apart, I think. First and foremost, it's the investment dollars that are coming into the sport from big companies, big corporations like the Morgan Stanleys of the world. They're deploying capital to attach themselves to this sport, which is a real positive sign. I think the second piece is the professional athletes and celebrities that are attaching themselves to the sport. So that's another amplified marketing tool for people who play paddle. And I think thirdly, if you look at all the people that are converting from pickleball or from tennis or from other racket sports and coming to paddle, it's very significant. So our branding elements are very customer focused, very modern, very cutting edge, try to be unique, and we really try to make people realize that paddle is a trendy, modern, cutting edge sport for all the reasons that we all know. So if you look at our marketing, it's focused on the players. It's focused on people that play the game and our customers. And that's what we really try to lean into because, again, the customers are the lifeblood of who we are, and our branding reflects that. So our plans are, I would say, to grow organically in a thoughtful way and to not just throw clubs up left and right because they're an opportunity, but to pick the best locations with the right amount of foot traffic and the right demographic and the right financial sense, but also doing it organically. And we have a very thoughtful approach. Our second club will open up in San Diego this year, so very exciting and more to come. And from there, we have an aggressive roadmap, but we're going to do it methodically and we're going to do it organically. We financed Padel N9ne on an individual location basis, meaning that our first location, investors could participate in our first location. The makeup of our investors were a combination of high net worth individuals, professional sports athletes and celebrities, devout paddle enthusiasts already, family and friends, and racket sports enthusiasts. That was the kind of the makeup of our investor base. And as we go to open additional clubs, we'll give our investors the right to participate in our next set of locations.